Beloved beings of light, the time has come. You can feel it, can't you? That unshakable sense that something huge is about to happen. The energies around us are shifting, intensifying, pulling us toward an event that will reshape reality as we know it. March 2025 is not just another month, it is a turning point. The great Commander Ashtar has spoken. His words echo across dimensions, reaching those who are ready to listen. He brings a message that is both a warning and an encouragement, a call to awareness, to action, to alignment with the forces of light. There is chaos unfolding in your realm, but do not fear. Chaos is not the end. It is the breaking of chains, the dismantling of old structures that no longer serve humanity's ascension. The darkness knows it is losing control, and in its desperation, it stirs confusion, fear, and uncertainty. But we know the truth. This is the final resistance before the dawn of something greater. And so, I ask you, are you ready to see beyond the illusion? Are you ready to embrace the shift that is coming? Because whether you are prepared or not, the change is already in motion. Forces far beyond our earthly understanding are engaged in a profound battle, one that is not fought with weapons, but with energy, consciousness, and the sheer will of awakened souls. Now let us journey deeper. Let us uncover the hidden movements shaping this transition, the heroes who fight in the shadows, and the great transformation that is already underway. Do you feel it? The tension in the air, the unease rippling through society, the growing uncertainty that seems to be gripping the world. These are not random occurrences. They are not coincidences. They are the final echoes of a system that knows its time is up. We are witnessing the last desperate attempts of the forces of darkness to cling to their power, to tighten their grip on a humanity that is slipping from their control. For centuries, they have dictated the course of this reality, weaving an intricate web of fear, illusion, and manipulation. But now, the illusion is breaking. The fabric of their deception is unraveling, and they are terrified. And so, they do what they do best. They create chaos. When the old system crumbles, it does not do so silently. It thrashes, it resists, it tries to take as many souls down with it as possible. They stir confusion through economic collapse, social division, fabricated crises, and false narratives designed to keep you locked in a state of fear. They use their final tools, media, financial institutions, corrupted leadership, to distract, deceive, and distort reality. They want you weak. They want you doubtful. They want you disconnected from your true power. But here's what they don't understand. The light has already won. Yes, there is turmoil. Yes, the shadows appear to be growing stronger, but this is merely the storm before the dawn. This is what happens when the truth begins to surface, when the hidden becomes visible, and those who have long operated in secrecy are forced into the light. They cannot stop what has already been set in motion. The shift is happening. The awakening is here. This chaos, you see? It is not a sign of their victory, it is a sign of their desperation. They know that the more people wake up, the less control they have. They know that their lies no longer hold the same weight. They know that their power is slipping through their fingers like sand. And so, they push harder. They attempt to pull the world into deeper confusion, trying to convince you that everything is spiraling out of control. But remember this: darkness does not create. It only distorts. It has no power of its own. It feeds on fear, on uncertainty, on the energy of those who are unaware of their own strength. And that is why you must hold your light steady. The forces of chaos want you reactive, afraid, uncertain. But instead of being drawn into their illusions, stand firm in your awareness. See through the distractions. Recognize that every piece of turmoil you witness is a direct response to the crumbling of an empire built on deception. The old system is fighting for its survival, but the new reality is already forming. The question is, will you allow fear to blind you, or will you step forward with clarity and courage? Because the battle is not fought with weapons, it is fought within you. It is fought in the way you perceive, the way you respond, the way you choose to hold your frequency steady in the midst of the storm. This is not the end. It is the beginning of something greater, and as the chaos unfolds, something else is happening behind the scenes, something the world is not yet fully prepared to see. There are heroes, working in silence, moving unseen, preparing the way for what comes next. Not all battles are fought on the front lines. Not all warriors wear uniforms. Some move in silence, hidden from the public eye, working tirelessly to dismantle the structures of control that have kept humanity in chains for far too long. They are the unseen architects of the new world. You may not know their names. You may not see their faces, but they are there, watching, planning, acting. Some operate within the highest levels of global organizations. Others work from the shadows, exposing the cracks in the system. And then there are those who walk among you, appearing as ordinary citizens but carrying a mission greater than most could ever imagine. They are the silent warriors, the light workers embedded within the very structures they are destined to dismantle. Do you really believe that the forces of darkness are unchallenged? That the powers controlling the financial world, the media, the government, and the institutions of influence remain unchecked? No, there is resistance. There has always been resistance. And now, as the great shift accelerates, this resistance is stronger than ever. Some work within intelligence agencies, secretly gathering evidence of corruption. Some are whistleblowers, revealing hidden truths to the world. Some are engineers and economists, designing a new financial system to replace the old. Some are spiritual warriors, anchoring light in places of deep darkness. And then, there is you. Yes, you. Perhaps you do not wear a badge. Perhaps you do not sit in high offices. But if you are here listening, feeling the pull of this message, then you too are part of this great movement. You are a carrier of light, a disruptor of illusions, a key piece in this unfolding transformation. But the mission is not yet complete. The heroes working in the shadows are still in motion. The final structures of control have not yet fallen. The new systems, economic, spiritual, social, are still being carefully put into place. The transition must be precise. If the change is too abrupt, the world will collapse into chaos. But if it is too slow, the forces of darkness will attempt to rebuild their dominion. This is why strategy is everything. And this is why your role is essential. No revolution is fought alone. The silent warriors need you to hold the frequency of light. They need you to keep your vision clear, your spirit strong, your heart unwavering. Because the tipping point is near. They are preparing for what comes next. And so must you. The old system is collapsing. You can feel it. The instability, the uncertainty, the sudden shifts happening within the financial world. The economic structures that have governed humanity for centuries are unraveling, their foundations no longer able to support the weight of their deception. The truth is, money has never been about wealth. It has been about control. For generations, a small elite has manipulated global finances, keeping the masses locked in a cycle of debt, dependency, and scarcity. They have dictated the flow of resources, engineered financial crises, and used money as a tool to enslave rather than empower. But now, their monopoly is crumbling. A new financial system is emerging, one that is no longer controlled by the forces that have suppressed humanity's true potential. This is not just a political or economic shift. This is a revolution of consciousness. For too long, humanity has been programmed to believe in lack, to believe that prosperity is limited, that survival requires submission. But this has always been a lie. True abundance is not something to be controlled. It is something to be unlocked. We live in a world that is deeply interconnected. Every thought, every emotion, every action ripples out into the collective consciousness, shaping the reality we experience. But what if I told you that your thoughts alone have the power to change the world? What if I told you that your inner state, your consciousness, directly influences the greater unfolding of the world around you? This is the power of the collective consciousness. For centuries, humanity has been unknowingly influenced by the dominant narrative of fear, scarcity, and division. We've been taught to believe that we are separate from each other, that we are alone in our struggles, that we must fight to survive. This illusion has kept us trapped in cycles of conflict and disempowerment. But the truth is, we are one. And as more and more individuals begin to awaken to this truth, something extraordinary is happening. The collective consciousness is shifting. We are beginning to think differently. People are waking up to the interconnectedness of all things. They are realizing that we are not separate from nature, not separate from each other, not separate from the cosmos. And as this awareness grows, so does the collective intention for a new world. This is the true power behind the unfolding changes. This is what is driving the revolution, not just the physical shifts in the financial systems, the political systems, or the social structures. It is the awakening of humanity's collective consciousness that is sparking the transformation. But here's the key. You are part of it. Every time you align your thoughts with love, peace, and abundance, you are contributing to the creation of a new reality. Every moment you choose to focus on unity rather than division, on healing rather than harm, on peace rather than conflict, you are sending a powerful signal to the collective consciousness. Your thoughts create reality. But it's not just about individual thoughts. It's about the energy we generate together. Imagine millions of people all thinking, feeling, and acting with one unified vision of peace, abundance, and freedom. That energy would be so powerful, it could reshape the fabric of reality itself. The changes we are witnessing are the result of this unified force. And as we continue to expand our awareness, as more and more people wake up to their true power, the creation of a new world will become inevitable. The key to the new world lies in your heart. It is in your consciousness, in your ability to hold a vision of what is possible, and to share that vision with the collective. You are not a passive participant in this transformation. You are an active creator of the new reality. And so, every thought of love you have, every intention of peace you set, every act of kindness you perform, adds to the wave of change that is sweeping the planet. You are not alone. You are part of something greater, something that transcends time and space. And together, we are creating a new reality, one rooted in love, unity, and freedom. And this is exactly what is happening now. Behind the scenes, hidden forces are working to dismantle the outdated structures of control. A new system is being designed, one that will restore financial sovereignty to the people. The era of centralized banking is coming to an end. The mechanisms of artificial scarcity are being exposed. New financial protocols are being negotiated among global alliances. Yes, there will be turbulence. Yes, there will be moments of uncertainty. But understand this, the chaos is temporary. The transformation is permanent. The key is not to fear the collapse, but to embrace the transition. The old world must fall for the new to rise. The darkness must be exposed before the light can fully shine. And as we move through this critical phase, your role is simple, yet powerful. Do not give in to fear. Do not feed the illusion of lack. Stand firm in your knowing something greater is coming. The system that once thrived on control is being replaced by one that will honor freedom. The shift is irreversible. The momentum is unstoppable. Are you ready? Because what comes next will change everything. Something extraordinary is happening. A shift unlike anything humanity has experienced before. A merging of realities, a blending of timelines, an acceleration of consciousness that is reshaping our very existence. We are moving beyond the limitations of the third dimension. For centuries, we have been confined within a dense materialistic reality, one where we believed only in what we could see, touch, and measure. A reality that prioritized logic over intuition, control over freedom, and separation over unity. But now something is changing. You may have felt it already, a sense that time is speeding up, that reality feels more fluid, that your intuition is growing stronger. This is not your imagination. This is the convergence of dimensions. The veil between worlds is thinning. Many ancient traditions have spoken of a time when humanity would awaken to its higher nature. A time when we would transcend the illusion of separation and rediscover our connection to the universe, to higher realms, to the divine intelligence that has always guided us. That time is now. More people are experiencing synchronicities, meaningful coincidences that seem too precise to be random. More are having vivid dreams, visions, and intuitive downloads. More are feeling a deep, unshakable knowing that reality is far greater than what we've been told. This is because the energetic frequency of the planet is rising, and as it rises, those who are attuned to this shift are beginning to experience reality in an entirely new way. A global awakening is underway. But here's the key. This transformation is not something that is happening to you. It is happening through you. Your awareness, your thoughts, your emotions, they are all part of this great shift. You are moving into a new state of being, one where time no longer feels linear, where manifestation happens faster, where intuition becomes your primary guide, and where the rigid structures of the old world begin to dissolve. The boundaries between dimensions are blurring. What was once considered mystical or supernatural is now becoming part of our everyday experience. This is the transition to higher consciousness, and it is just the beginning. As you embrace this shift, you will notice profound changes within yourself. Your perception will expand. Your connection to the unseen will deepen. Your ability to influence reality will become undeniable. The world as you knew it is changing, and you are changing with it. For centuries, humanity has been kept in the dark. Innovations that could have transformed our world, technologies capable of providing free energy, advanced healing, and limitless abundance, have been hidden away, suppressed by those who sought to maintain control. But now that era of suppression is coming to an end. A new wave of technological advancement is on the horizon. And this is not just about new gadgets, faster computers, or better smartphones. No, this is about a complete revolution in how we understand energy, health, communication, and even reality itself. Imagine a world where energy is abundant and free, where power no longer comes from fossil fuels, but from limitless sources like zero-point energy. Imagine a world where diseases are no longer fought with chemicals, but with vibrational healing frequencies that restore the body at a quantum level. Imagine a world where information is no longer controlled, censored, or manipulated, but flows freely, empowering every individual with truth. This is not science fiction. This is what has been hidden from us. Breakthroughs that have been deliberately suppressed are now beginning to surface. The forces of light, scientists, visionaries, and awakened minds have been working tirelessly behind the scenes to bring these advancements to humanity. And as the old systems crumble, new technologies are emerging that will completely reshape the way we live. We are on the brink of something extraordinary. The banking and financial systems are not the only ones being restructured. The way we generate and use energy, the way we heal, the way we communicate, everything is about to change. Free energy technology will break humanity's dependence on outdated, expensive, and polluting energy sources. Quantum healing will replace pharmaceuticals, allowing people to heal at a vibrational level without harmful side effects. Decentralized communication networks will restore free speech and eliminate censorship, ensuring that knowledge flows freely to all. These changes will be profound. They will disrupt industries. They will challenge long-standing power structures. They will force the world to rethink what is truly possible. And here's the most important part. You are part of this transition. You were born in this era for a reason. You are here to witness and participate in this revolution. Your awareness, your energy, your ability to embrace these changes, all of this will shape the future. The chains of suppression are breaking. The world is awakening. And soon, nothing will ever be the same. What if everything we've been told about our origins was a carefully crafted illusion? For centuries, history has been written by those in power, those who sought to shape our understanding of the past, not for enlightenment, but for control. But now, the veil is lifting. A hidden story is emerging, a story that reveals that we are far more than we have been led to believe. Humanity's true history is cosmic. It is divine. And it is finally coming to light. From ancient civilizations lost beneath the sands of time to encrypted messages hidden in sacred texts, the evidence is overwhelming. Our ancestors were in contact with beings from the stars. Advanced knowledge of energy, healing, and consciousness was once widely known, only to be systematically erased. The true origins of our species are far more complex and far more powerful than the narrow version presented by mainstream history. But why was this knowledge suppressed? Because a free, awakened civilization is impossible to control. The time has come for humanity to remember. The real story of our existence is not one of weakness or randomness. It is a story of divine intelligence, of celestial connection, of lost wisdom waiting to be reclaimed. The pyramids, the ancient temples, the sacred sites spread across the earth. They were not mere places of worship. They were energy hubs, points of activation, repositories of knowledge designed to preserve the secrets of our origins. And now, those secrets are being unlocked. As new discoveries are made, as long-hidden texts resurface, as people around the world begin to experience spontaneous awakenings, one truth becomes undeniable. We were never alone. We are the descendants of a cosmic lineage, beings of immense potential, created with purpose, encoded with divine wisdom. And those who sought to keep us in ignorance, they are losing their grip. The forces that suppressed this knowledge can no longer hold back the flood of truth. The whispers of the past are becoming loud, undeniable echoes in the present. A grand remembering is unfolding. And as you listen to these words, something deep within you stirs. A recognition, a knowing, an awakening. This is only the beginning. The world is shifting. You can feel it. Forces that once controlled reality are losing their grip, and something incredible is emerging in their place. The awakening of the human mind. But this awakening is not happening by chance. It is the result of a force more powerful than any system, any government, any control structure, the force of collective consciousness. Throughout history, we have been told that we are powerless, that we are mere individuals navigating a chaotic world beyond our control. But nothing could be further from the truth. Each thought, each emotion, each intention we set, all of it contributes to shaping the reality we live in. And when millions, billions of minds begin to align with a higher vision, the very fabric of existence begins to change. This is the secret that has been hidden from us. The rulers of the old world knew that a divided humanity was easy to control. They knew that fear, doubt, and hopelessness were the most effective weapons, because as long as we believed in our own insignificance, we would never dare to rise. But now the illusion is breaking. More and more people are realizing that the mind is not just a receiver of reality, it is a creator of it. Manifestation is real, and it is happening on a scale we have never seen before. When you focus on abundance, you attract abundance. When you radiate love, love multiplies in your reality. When you envision a world of peace and freedom, the universe begins to rearrange itself to make it so. The power of thought is not a fantasy, it is the foundation of creation itself. And here's the most important part. You are not alone in this. Right now, across the globe, millions of awakened souls are tuning into the same frequency. They are visualizing a world beyond corruption, beyond suffering, beyond fear. They are shifting their consciousness, and in doing so, they are shifting the entire human timeline. This is why the old world is crumbling. This is why the forces of control are desperate to hold on. Because they know they are losing. The question is, what reality will you choose to create? Because whether you realize it or not, you are already shaping the future. Every thought, every belief, every vibration you send out, it all contributes to the grand design of what comes next. So choose wisely, choose consciously, choose a future where truth, freedom, and love reign supreme. The storm is passing, the old structures are collapsing, and beyond the chaos, something breathtaking is emerging, a new dawn for humanity. For too long we have wandered in darkness, believing the illusion that we are small, separate, powerless. But that time is over. A great awakening is here. All around the world, people are beginning to see beyond the veil. They are realizing that the world they once believed in was merely a shadow of what is truly possible. A planet free from corruption, free from manipulation, free from fear, is not a dream. It is a reality that is being built at this very moment. But to step fully into this new reality, we must prepare ourselves. This is not just about external changes. This is about an internal transformation. The shift that is happening is not just political, financial, or social. It is spiritual. It is energetic. It is cosmic. It requires us to let go of old fears. It calls us to embrace our true power. It demands that we align ourselves with love, truth, and unity. We are not just witnessing history, we are creating it. Each of us has a role to play in this grand unfolding. Some will be leaders, some will be healers, some will be guides, some will simply radiate the energy of love, acting as beacons of light in a world that is still awakening. But no one is insignificant. No action is too small. Every act of kindness, every moment of awareness, every decision to choose love over fear, it all contributes to the rising frequency of this planet. A new Earth is being born, and you are a part of it. The universe is listening. To our brothers and sisters beyond the stars, we know you are watching. We know you are here. For eons, you have guided us, whispered to us, sent us signs when we were lost in darkness. You have waited patiently as humanity struggled, fell, and rose again, always knowing that one day we would remember who we are. That day has come. We remember. We remember that we are not alone. We remember that we are not bound to this small world. We remember that we are part of something much greater. And as we step into this new age, as we embrace the infinite potential within us, we send out this message. We are ready. We are awakening. We welcome the reunion that has been written in the stars since the beginning of time. Our hearts are open. Our minds are expanding. We are rising.